are talking about a makeup haul, which I have bought a lot of and I wanted to share it with you. Before we start, make sure you don't miss any of our interactive opportunities. Make sure you like, subscribe, and possibly share the video if you like it. Follow us on social media, you're gonna see that down here. And if you're a content creator, join us at Geeks and Beauties on Facebook for our awesome community. Make sure you comment down below. Tell us if you've tried any of the stuff that I've purchased, or what new things have you tried that you think that we should try. Yeah, put that down below. Yeah, so these all came from a variety of different places, and I will tell you as we go through them because it's random.
And there'll be some links down below to show you where you can get them online if that's where we got them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I can find them some places. Some things I got in swaps, sometimes I got them in sales. Just depends. All right, would you like to start with anything in this file?
Well, I mean, let's start with this one. We kind of talked about it a little bit in one of our videos about the Five Below and TJ Maxx haul. So this is the matte liquid lipstick from Jenna Taylor in the Nudes collection. You were planning on trying this out pretty soon,
yes.
And we'd see some of that on your Instagram.
That is correct, yes. And then whatever I don't want, I'm going to go ahead and put in giveaways for you guys.
Which, if you really like them, I think we're probably going to be doing with this one and this one. Which I don't think that they have the names on them.
Yeah, they might later, I don't know. I've just never heard of this brand, and I thought, well, for like $5, like that's kind of awesome. It's like $1 each.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, not at all. All right, so the other thing I wanted to show you is this kit right here that I got from Essence. I actually got this from Target, and it was like $6. It has 2 of the Velvet's eyeshadows. It has the I Love Color eyeshadow primer, which I use every day. It is my new favorite, that and the e.l.f. primer. And then it has the Essence Make Me Brow. Yeah, Make Me Brow, which is very much like the Gimme Brow, but I haven't used this one yet, so I wanted to try it. And then we have the Essence Easy to Use eyeliner. It's like a black liquid liner, and I was just so excited about using all of this stuff, so I was like, yeah, I'm getting it for $6. Like, it's totally a deal because I think one is like this is like $3 or $4 in itself. So this was left over from like their Christmas stuff. So yeah.
Here we have some Pink Madison Advancing Skincare.
Yeah, I got this from someone to review on Amazon. It's like a newer company that I'm working with right now. I haven't actually tried this yet, but I will be soon and doing an Amazon review for it. But it's just supposed to be like a dark eye, like a dark circle corrector. But nowadays it seems like a lot of these companies are having like this kind of packaging. I just started, well, not just started, but I'm using the Forzia skincare products that I used in another video, in the makeup and skincare haul video, and it's the same like packaging kind of, but I don't mind it because it's really sleek and slim. It has a pump and it's all good. How are the ingredients on there?
Pretty darn good. It starts off with water and witch hazel.
Oh, okay.
And awesome. Then botanical hyaluronic acids.
Okay.
Wow, hey, there's nothing bad in this.
Awesome.
At all. Like, then you start getting into kosher ingredients.
Oh, see, so I'm really excited to use that. I'll be posting that on my Instagram also. So, recently I made a purchase from ColourPop because I have reasons I can't really tell you yet because it has to do with gifts. And so I can't tell you why. But anyway, I decided to make a little bit of a purchase for myself. So the first thing I got was another Ultra Matte Lip Cream from the Hello Kitty collection. I'm actually wearing it right now. It's called Hello Pretty. Yeah, and it's this color right here. It's this pink color with the really cute Hello Kitty packaging. I love it, you guys. Can you tell? Like, it's just such a great color, and I really thought it was gonna be, you know, it's always darker that it comes out on the tube, but this is, it's cute. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good color for you. Milk bottle.
Oh, milk bottle. Oh, is that what it's called?
Yep.
Never mind. I mean the bottom. All right, I also got some more of the ColourPop pressed eyeshadows. They were having a really good sale. Some of them are marked down, and when you got 4, you would get a free palette, which, if this reminds you of the same packaging as the high maintenance palette we talked about before, it is. But remember, it is magnetic, so you can just pop the shadows out if you want to. So I'm gonna be putting that in there while I show you. So the first one I got is this one. It's called Come and Get It. It's kind of a really beautiful, like, shimmery shade. On their site, they have like value packs of different colors, and the value packs themselves were sold out, but the single ones of the same shadows weren't. So I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. So I just bought the single ones. And so this is what Come and Get It looks like. Do you see the shimmer on that? It's really gorgeous. So the next one I have is one called Double Date, and it is a really gorgeous, like, magenta purple color. And that's what it looks like there. Also very shimmery. I have a lot of matte, so I've kind of decided I was gonna go a little bit more with the shimmery side. This one is called Too Much, as in too much. And it has glitter in it. And it went on a little powdery at first, but when you build it up, it does blend very nicely. I can't believe I'm swatching all these for you, because normally I do the swatches on my Instagram, but I'm not swatching anything else, just this. All right, so this next one, ooh, I really like this one a lot. A lot. This one is called Pinky Promise. And that's what it looks like. Look at that.
It's a nice bronziness to it.
It really does. It's like this beautiful red bronze.
Okay, now that I'm seeing it in action, the one that has the glitter in it, normally I'm not a fan of glitter.
Yeah.
But that one I think turned out okay.
So here it is in the palette. He's talking about this one right here. Yeah, so I am so excited to start using these. Can you even? Look at the shimmer.
that is potent.
So yeah. Again, I will be placing these on my Instagram for more swatches along with the colors on there so that you can see that a little bit better.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. You would pick that one.
Yeah. She sent me out to go get this for her. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Blush.
I have the butter bronzer. In fact, I'm using it right now, and I really do love it. But the butter blush, everybody talks about like how beautiful it is, and the way the butter bronzer smells is like that coconut, feels like summer smell.
It's based in Brazilian butter.
Oh, all right. So again, the packaging is a little bit smaller than the bronzer. The bronzer is a lot bigger than this. So this one is got a pink back, but it still has the same like nice ombre on the top. Oh.
And it's slippery.
So this is Natural Glow. Yep, it still has that smell. Can you smell it? It's just like summer, like Hawaiian tropic.
It smells like suntan lotion.
So it is a nice blush. It's very light in color. It's actually more like a highlight. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it is more like a highlight. So I don't know, I'm happy to try this. And I love the smell. It makes me think of vacation.
When I went in there was two different colors of it. And the other one was just a little more grayish, and I didn't think you'd like it.
Right, that one's great. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is some things I got from Flower Beauty. They just started selling on their website, and I do not like going into Walmart, so I never buy their stuff. But then their website just went up and started selling their products, so I got a few things. So I got this ivory tint. It's called EE Erase Everything, and it's a foundation, and I got the shade UF3. And it's got a pump on it, I think, as well. If you want to take the packaging off of that, we can show you while I show the other stuff. I also got this. This is the Long Wear Lip Cream. I got the shade Sandbar. And it comes in like an interesting like squeezy pump on it as well. Squeezy pump.
Squeezy bomb.
That's not what I meant to say at all. So it looks like this. And the applicator is one of those like spongy ones on there. Again, I will put swatches of all this. So this is CP4 Sandbar, like that. And then while he's doing that one, I also got an eyeshadow palette. This is Shimmer and Shade in Intense Natural. It reminds me in the pan a lot of like BH Cosmetics ones that are really like skinny. But I don't know, I'm kind of interested to try it. I only had a quad from them before, so I've never really tried the new eyeshadow palette, so I guess we'll see how I like it.
Okay. With this one, it's actually squeezing it out from inside the brush.
Oh, there's a brush in it. How interesting.
It'll make it a little easier to just straight up apply it by itself. My only concern is, would it start to gum itself up?
That is the question, so you probably have to clean it. Also, this comes with a brush. It says bonus, $6 brush. But here's the brush. It actually looks like a very nice blending brush. Very soft. And the way that the handle is, it's actually got a flat side and then a rounded side so that you can grip it. But anyway, here's a little closer look at the shades there. I think it's gonna be really pretty, actually. So again, swatches will be on my Instagram.
Since you probably didn't get to see it too well, this is the shade of the UF3. There you go.
Awesome. So yeah, I'm happy to use that. You know, right now I'm going through this whole journey of foundation and highlighters just to make the face look glowy on my year of 40. Yes.
Glowy 40.
All right, this next one, I got some balm stuff. And this one I actually did not get from TheBalm himself. I got it from my friend Christina over at Fierce Glam Mom. We did a swap, and so she knew that I collected TheBalm palettes, and she was like, do you want this? And I was like, yes. So I got this. This is TheBalm Voyage Volume 2, and I love it because the top part here is all the shadows and face powders, and then the bottom part comes out like this, and it is creams for lip and cheek. So it has a lot of multi ways you can use.
And they also put in various forms of looks in there on that bottom tab to make it just a little bit easier to put together some of the looks from that palette.
So it has do this shadow, this shadow, this shadow, plus this, and you get a look. It comes with a little mirror, but it's kind of like one of those like El Cheapo mirrors, but it's still a mirror and it still works very well. So I'm excited. I really like the colors on this a lot, especially this blue-gray is kind of interesting. So yes, thank you Christina for sending me that.
This is the TheBalm.
They just came out with this. Okay, this actually is from TheBalm's website. I got two things. They were having a 50% off everything sale. So I got the two things on my list that have been on my list for a little while because they're so much cheaper. And usually I wait till the 50% off sales there and at Haute Look. Haute Look kind of makes their stuff a lot cheaper. I buy it on there as well, especially the higher end stuff. This is actually a powder foundation, and of course we're still looking for more foundations, but this was brand new and I was like, yes, we're gonna try it. And I got the shade, what is it?
This is in Claire, TheBalm Claire.
I think it's like a light. Yeah, so that, I'm trying that out. I will let you know how that is. And then I also got the Balm Appetit palette, which is really cute. When you open it up, it looks like this, and it says, eat your heart out. And I know it was really cute when this first came out. A lot of people were like, how do I fit my brush in here? Well, guys, it opens. So look how big those pans are. I think that's a really good size, and I really like how nice and natural the colors are. I'm not sure how much I'll be using these two right here, but I might. This one, it's called Tate R Tots. This one is really shimmery and fun, but again, I will put swatches.
Perhaps we should talk a little bit about the City Color High Intense Creamy Lip Paint in the color Endless Love.
I just got this from Five Below, and I tried swatching it on my hand, and it never dried. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this, quite honestly, but I only spent like $3 on it, so I'm not completely like disappointed, but I don't know. I'll be wearing that during my 10-minute makeup looks during the week, and I'll let you know how long it stays. All right, let's talk about this. I can't even take it out of the packaging, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is my story. So I purchased this palette after seeing it online and various people's social media, and it's the It's Judy Time, or actually it's called the It's I Time, and it's by It's Judy Time, the YouTuber, and it's a collaboration with Pixie. And I had been looking at it, I was like, I really want to get this. But I finally broke down and got it at Target so I could get like free shipping and 5% off on my red card and all that jazz. This one right here, this one shadow, is broken. So we took it back to the store and they couldn't return, like they couldn't do an exchange because they didn't have any in stock and they couldn't order it from the website, and I was like, oh, come on. So Marshall ended up calling the customer service line. They're gonna send me a new one. So I'm actually gonna keep this one in the box. It's only this one shadow that is broken. However, I might be giving this away to somebody who doesn't care if they can fix the shadow. because honestly, I just didn't want to open it and then fix it and then send it because I was afraid it would get rebroken. So I'll probably be sending this to one of my friends who doesn't care about that kind of a thing, so they can fix it themselves and they can have it.
It's just like one of the colors of the plastic.
It's one, and then there are just certain spots where that color has kind of bled down onto the palette itself. But honestly, it's easy to clean up. But I really love it. I like the colors in this, and once I get my new one, I will be putting swatches online as well.
Oh, there is something still hiding in there.
Yes.
And this is from Sephora. This is a porcelain neutral matte perfection powder.
So it's another powder foundation. I told you I'm doing, you know. For a long time I was using Maybelline Superstay powder foundation and It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination powder, but I ran out of both of those, and they didn't have my shade on the Superstay, so I'm looking for other ones. Hit or miss, let me tell you. The reason why I got this one is because I got the email to get like the $10 per year flash sale shipping. 2-day shipping for free, and I thought for $10 once, that's totally worth it. But I didn't want to get an order yet because I'm still waiting on some other things, and obviously you can see I have way too much makeup right now. So I decided I had to like get one thing. So that was on sale, and it kind of went into the whole foundation journey that I'm doing. So I got that. Also, I will let you know how that works as well. Yeah. So that is our haul. Thank you for spending time with us, and make sure you join us on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Mondays.
And sometimes Sundays.
And until next time,
Stay zany.
bye-bye.